Hi, precious heart. Thank you for joining us for our weekly vlog. We have been through so many powerful activities of light since the beginning of this year. And as we've mentioned several times, since the dense tar-like psychic astral realm was removed at the latter part of 2024, these energies can enter the physical plane of Earth now unimpeded by that dense energy. And that astral realm is now a gossamer-like veil compared to the denseness that we used to experience. The beings of light have said the shifts of consciousness that are taking place within us have literally transformed us in ways that sometimes are obvious to us and other times may not be. But they are affirming that we are not the same person we were in January of this year, and that the shifts that are taking place within us through our I am presence and through our shift of consciousness, which we have been step by step experiencing, have created a positive and life-affirming awakening within each and every one of us. Even those of us that have been involved with activities of light for a very long time have moved into new, higher frequencies of light. Now we are on the verge of taking a quantum leap through the next phase of our ascension process. And today the information is going to be shared with us that'll help us understand what it means now that we have created a fluid field of unmanifest divine potential upon which we can now encode the patterns of perfection we want to co-create for the new earth. So center yourself within the divinity of your heart flame and follow me through this activity of light with the full power of your attention. This year of unique awakening is providing humanity with opportunities beyond anything we have ever experienced. People everywhere are beginning to remember who they are and why they are on Earth at this time. The company of heaven is revealing that the incredible influxes of light we experienced during the opening of the Lion's Gate actually created a fluid field of unmanifest divine potential upon which our hopes and dreams for the new earth can now be easily encoded. This is inspiring important changes within humanity. In spite of some outer world appearances, we are beginning to see evidence of people in every walk of life reaching out to make a positive difference. You and I have the ability to enhance that process by simply remembering that we are one with every person on earth. When we invoke our I am presence and ask the I am presence of every person to intervene in their life in alignment with the divine plan and the highest good for all concerned, the floodgates of heaven open on their behalf. I know that this has been a roller coaster year of miracles and challenges, but no matter what we are going through, you and I have the ability to make a positive difference in the world. It seems as though extreme experiences are being used to wake humanity up at warp speed. No matter how hard people may try to go back to sleep, their I am presence is not allowing them to push the snooze button on their life. Whether we consciously remember it or not, each and every one of us has been preparing for a very long time to assist in the unfolding divine plan that is taking place on Earth. We all have unique skills and abilities that no one else possesses in exactly the same way. We have, in one way or another, volunteered to assist in helping to change the old, obsolete behavior patterns that are responsible for all of the pain and suffering humanity is enduring. This is being brought to our attention by our I Am presence because the time for us to begin fulfilling our divine missions is now. The only reason we have not been co-creating lives of joy, happiness, prosperity, loving relationships, rewarding jobs, health, fulfillment, enlightenment, and every other positive experience is because we have forgotten that we can. Not only can we create the lives we dream of, this is our purpose and reason for being. We are children of God, and we have been invested with a gift of free will. Our thoughts and feelings are creative. Whatever we focus our thoughts, words, actions, and feelings on, we bring into physical form. It is time for us to remember this divine truth and for us to consciously choose to create the lives we want instead of inadvertently manifesting through our fears the experiences that we do not want. It is time for us to reclaim our divine birthright and to fulfill our divine potential. As we take charge of our lives, we will be effective examples for our loved ones and our friends. We will be positive catalysts to inspire them to take charge of their lives, and the results of our efforts will be exponential. As I have reiterated many times, we are all one, and the universal law is, as I am lifted up, all life is lifted up with me. We can make a positive difference. As we collectively change our lives, we will assist in changing the course of direction for humanity and all life evolving on this planet. We are powerful beyond our knowing. Never underestimate your ability to be a powerful force of good in the world. Remember, you have been preparing for a very long time to fulfill the facet of the divine plan you agreed to accomplish in this lifetime. Not only do you have all of the skill, talent, wisdom, courage, and strength you need to accomplish your mission, our Father, Mother, God, and the entire company of heaven are standing in readiness, eagerly awaiting the opportunity to assist you. These selfless beings of light are with you now. From inner levels, they guide and protect you, and they will intervene to help you every time you ask them to. You are never alone. If you ever feel doubt that you have the power to make a positive difference in the world, just remember, the entire company of heaven is there to help you every time you ask for their assistance. When you begin to create a plan to make a positive difference in your life, the first step is to take a good look at your life as it exists right now. In order to change your life, you must first be aware of what presently exists. So take some time to evaluate your life as an objective observer. This is not a time to berate, criticize, or condemn yourself for past mistakes. That only adds more negative energy to the situation. The purpose of this evaluation is to help you see what it is you like about your life and what it is you would like to change. Usually people know their lives are not what they want them to be, and they may be aware of some major problems such as finances or health, but they have never actually taken the time to evaluate their overall lives. This is a critical step toward making a positive plan. So invest the time to take a thorough inventory of your life. In order for you to succeed in transforming your life, you need to plan where you are going. You need to have objectives and goals. Most people spend so much time worrying and dwelling on the things that they do not want in their lives that they have not taken the time to figure out what they really do want. Remember, what you think about, what you hold in your mind and put your attention and energy into, you draw into your life. So it is time to stop worrying about the things that you do not want and start focusing on the things that you do want. Each time you put forth the effort to deliberately program yourself into constructive thinking, the stronger you will become and the more natural the positive responses will be. Before you know it, your pattern of thinking will automatically be positive instead of negative, and you will have established a new constructive habit. While you are going through the process of gaining control of your thoughts and feelings, you need to be tolerant and forgiving of yourself. If you find negative thinking or negative feelings creeping into your consciousness, you need to stop, empty your mind of the negative thought or feeling, take a deep breath, regroup, and then look for the positive side of the situation you are dealing with. Don't give any more power to the negative thought by berating or condemning yourself for the transgression. Just let it go. Flood it with the violet flame of cosmic forgiveness and focus on the positive side of the situation, no matter how small. When we first begin observing our behavioral responses, we are usually shocked and a little overwhelmed at how ingrained our trivial, petty patterns are, and it seems as though it will be a monumental task to overcome them. However, once you begin to consciously take control of your thoughts, words, actions, and feelings, the changes will take place much more quickly than you can envision at this time. Once you really develop the habit of positive thinking, the critical, petty, trivial things that so easily popped into your mind will no longer be part of your consciousness. Now, let's encode onto the fluid field of unmanifest divine potential a blueprint for the new earth. Beloved Father, Mother, God, I invoke your divine light and the light of the entire company of heaven. Powers of light, come forth now. In deep humility and profound gratitude, I consecrate every facet of my being to be the open door for the light of God that no one can shut. In divine truth, I accept my reality as a beloved child of God. I am a cup, a Holy Grail, through which the light of God is now flowing to lift all life on earth into the blissful embrace of the new earth. I am my mighty I Am presence, and I am one with the divine heart and mind of God. I am one with the angelic kingdom, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth. I am one with the entire company of heaven and the Galactic Federation of Light. I am also one with the I Am presence of every person on earth. Now, through the unspeakable power of my Father, Mother, God's love, all life is lifted into the immaculate concept of the divine plan for the new earth. Within this concept of infinite physical perfection, every person remembers that they are a beloved child of God. A renewed sense of oneness and reverence for all life stirs in every heart flame, and the comprehensive divine love of our Mother God floods the earth through humanity's heart chakras. From this new level of consciousness, humanity taps into the patterns of perfection for the new earth, and viable solutions for the maladies existing on earth flow into the hearts of awakening humanity everywhere. All traces of pain and suffering are transmuted into light. Every concept of lack and limitation ceases to exist, and the abundance of God floods the earth. People everywhere perceive and acknowledge the divinity blazing in every heart flame. Humanity now knows and accepts that all life is divine. The body of Mother Earth is restored to a verdant paradise of splendor and light. The life of every living being is filled with love, joy, enlightenment, abundance, truth, happiness, and fulfillment. Mother Earth dons her seamless garment of light and ascends up the spiral of evolution into the full expression of her new fifth dimensional crystalline solar reality. And so it is. I am. I am. I am that I am. God bless you, dear one. I look forward to being with you next week.